because I haven't pressed it. Hello everybody, can you hear me? Ah, there we go. Hi everyone. Oh, I need to move my computer. There we go. Oh no, I've messed something up. Now I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. Oh, God's sake. Can you hear me? Hear me well. Does that mean you can hear me well? Sorry, I couldn't hear myself. I messed something up. Can you all... Okay, thank you. Sorry, no one was saying anything. How's everyone doing? It's very warm here. I've got my window open, so it might be a bit noisy. I am going to show you some of the new washi tape shortly. And I'm gonna make a nice, hopefully nice, cover page for August, because I did a little poll to see what people wanted me to do, and there's a fly in here now. It's going really well. Hopefully Bruce will get it. Brucey, what's that? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really warm and really cloudy, which is the worst weather. Right, I'm just going to crack on because I feel like there's enough people here. So, who wants to see some washi tape? Raise your hands. This is going live not next weekend, the weekend after. Joe will have to tell me because I am really bad at remembering stuff. Yay, cool. So this is part of our movie nights range, and we're all very excited about it, as Joe's been planning it for a really long time. I'm gonna move my coaster out of the way. She's wanted to do movies for ages because she's a big movie person. So this is the first one. I'm going to go to a blank page so I can stick some down. My pen testy page, and I need my washi cutter. So this is the first one, which is like a bog standard but very useful film strip thing. I'll show you a bit closer. So that will be some nice some nice borders, and you can write in it as well, which is good. And second one is popcorn, which looks like this, and it can go vertical, horizontal, like this. Oh, thank you, Alex. Which is really, really cute. Really pleased with that one. Does it look really bright? My thing probably does. It's very orangey in here. I've fiddled with all the colour settings. This is as good as I can get it. I have orange lights, I have an orangey desk, I have an orange floor, and it's very hard to get it to look normal. And sorry, this is the third one. I'm really not with it today, as usual. This is my favourite. I think Joe may have said something like, this is my favourite washi tape we've ever made, ever. Did I make that up? Did you say that? Something like that. It's got quite a long repeat on it as well, so I might stick another bit down. There, it finishes there. But that can go vertical as well. It's epic. So yeah, it's like retro TVs. And you can't really see on this, but on the stickers they've got like wood grain on them. Da, 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 da. Can get quite close. Yeah, all three can go. Oops, let's go that way. Horizontal and vertical. Golden era, exactly. So really excited about that. I'm going to use a couple of them today because Joe had the great idea of doing a Friends themed cover page because I couldn't think of anything to do and I wanted to use the TV stuff, the film stuff, and I'm not a big movie person. Yes, they do match. Yes, I should say that. They match the TV stencil that is already in the shop and has been in the shop for a long time. It is super retro. It's more like kind of 1950s, 60s kind of thing. So the TV stencil that Joe uses all the time, it is the same shape. So I took those shapes and that one's backwards. I took those shapes and I made this from Joe's stencil, which is I think a first for sort of doing it that way around. Yeah, that would be good, Joe. We need, because that's what I was thinking to do, but then I was like, I don't have the stencil because I'm an idiot and I didn't bring it home. What am I talking about? I can't remember. The beginning of that sentence was, that's the first time that I think we've taken a stencil and then I've used it as the basis for washi tape and stickers and stuff rather than the other way around. So yeah, large TV sounds good. I think everyone's liking that idea, Joe. So I'm going to do a sofa. I've already kind of done a bit because drawing takes me ages. We have a new font for this as well, which again I don't have, but I think because it's not coming out for a couple of weeks, Joe will probably do a better kind of video about it than me. So I'm going to use the Snail Scribbles one and do Friends style. thing because I like Friends and I wanted to draw something. So yeah, so the font is really nice and needed some finagling to get it to work, but I think we did it. Or Joe did it, I should say. I feel like I need a thinner pen, but has my music stopped? No. She says for the 400th time. No, I am sorry, Ross. I feel like we always talk about Friends. Or I always talk about Friends. It's because it's the best. Nothing with padlocks. Alex says, I've had a journal set aside for 2 years for movie and TV trackers. This release will finally be the inspo to start it. Wow, 2 years. Hope you like it all. I did a little sneak peek of the stickers over on Threads. Guys, are you on Threads? Threads is happening. Threads is like Twitter, but without all the rubbishness of Twitter. Joe, are you enjoying Threads? I am enjoying Threads a great deal because if you don't know what I'm talking about, we woke up on Thursday and everyone was going, Threads, oh my god, Threads, are you on Threads? And I was like, what is happening? And there was a whole new social media platform and I was like, obviously I'm here for this. Because I used to absolutely love Twitter. Oh, I shouldn't have done these in black. Oh well. Yes, during the fact that it is less curated and more a stream of consciousness. Yes, and that is what was good about Twitter. I was like obsessed with Twitter. Please tell me if my head is in the camera. When I worked in SEO and was on a computer in an office all day, Twitter was like my place, so I could just have it open on a screen and just see the news and see what everything was going on. People in the SEO world were chatting about stuff, and it's where I'd get all my news, and I loved it. And then I don't really know what happened, it just sort of became really unpleasant. This was before Elon Musk took over. Just became a really unpleasant place, and like lots of arguments and lots of trolling and stuff, and I just sort of stopped using it. Yeah, it's been really nice chatting to other small businesses and like artists and stuff. So basically it's made by Meta, so it's linked straight to your Instagram, so you don't have to like go through and add everyone individually. You just like import all your Instagram people you follow, and it automatically follows all of them, and they automatically follow you, which is good because you it starts you off at a good place. And it's just been really nice to go back to the good old days of Twitter before all the horribleness, and I'm sure it will become more horrible over time when they start adding ads and stuff, although I think, yeah, it did become really toxic. Zuckerberg said he's gonna wait until it has 1 billion users before he introduces ads or something, which I don't know if that's like a threat or Nate knows more about this stuff than me, but I woke up and I was like, oh my god, have you heard about Threads? And he's like, oh yeah, I've known about it for ages. Oh yeah, we knew that was going to launch. I was like, why didn't you tell me? So yes, that's been fun. What else have I done this week? Yes, sometimes you're not allowed to tell me. I wouldn't have told anyone. I wouldn't have told anybody. I would have kept it a secret. August. It is August, right? Yes. I mean, it's not now. Joe really fancies the Instagram guy. I don't know how you say his last name. Mosseri. Joe really fancies him for some reason. I mean, he's not unattractive, but he's certainly not her usual type. But I think we all agreed that him being in charge of Instagram and probably a millionaire probably helps with that. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a stretch. Oh, and this is my bracelet from Stationery Fest, by the way, from Louise, which I am liking a lot. Right, now I'm going to attempt to draw this sofa. I have a picture of it in front of me, so don't be all like thinking that I'm making it up. And I've also done a bit of it already. What else have I been up to? Obviously went to Stationery Fest. Just about recovered from that. It was really good. Are they Upsy Daisy? Oh yeah! Did not realise that either. We're so stupid. Stationery Fest was really good. Met a lot of people. Saw some bags in the wild. Very, very tiring. I mean, I was exhausted and I didn't even drive, so I can't even imagine how tired Joe was. And then Joe was back to work on Tuesday, and I very thankfully had Monday and Tuesday off. But I did feel a bit guilty on Tuesday because I was like, I don't really know why I'm not working today. I know I technically worked Saturday and Sunday, but I didn't really feel like I needed Tuesday off. I probably did. I probably mentally did. So it's all good. I don't think we've done Premiere since then, but if you have questions about Stationery Fest, then let me know. I can't remember if we've talked about it. I feel like the proportions of this sofa are a bit wrong, but it's done now. Hello Chloe, how are you? Did I get the feeling it will always be in Manchester? Yes, I think it will. I think it's definitely Manchester again next year. I think it's a northern thing. I don't think it's ever gonna come down here. And I think it's already booked and everything. Date is set for next year already, so I think it's a Manchester thing. We really need like a London one. Like, it doesn't seem. It's really weird, but it doesn't seem to be. Be a London. These are too big. This is why I don't draw things. We really need a London one because there's this one next weekend or weekend after, Southwest one, which is again like really too far for us to go. It's in Taunton, I think. Yeah, Kent is like as far away as you could possibly be, apart from maybe Cornwall. Maybe Kent is even further actually, because you've got to go around the M25. We're not going to Southwest, unfortunately. I think we'd really like to do all of them, but it's just way too far, and Joe's away. I think Manchester is doable for us. I don't know why I rubbed that out. I need to just like stop rubbing it out and just draw it. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, because it was a bigger show, it felt more worthwhile to go to Manchester, and we wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, you need one in Kent. And it was really good, so we're like, yeah, we'll definitely go again. But we need to maybe find a way to do it cheaper for us, so it's like cheaper hotel or stay somewhere different, or I don't know. It's just so hard because we can't do it in a day, and we can't like drive home at the end of the day. Like, yeah, I need to book it now, or find someone to stay at someone's house or something. But yeah, it was really fun. And if you can go next year, even if it's a long way, I definitely would recommend getting a hotel in Manchester and having a nice weekend of it, because if you can get a train, like, I think you could totally come up the night before, a nice hotel, nice dinner, and then nice day, and then train home in the evening. I'm just planning all your days for you, and I think it's definitely worth it if you can get up there. Yeah, it was so tiring. Like, even if we'd been able to go and see the talks and stuff, we wouldn't have been able to, because we from 9 AM when it opened to about 4 o'clock. It closed at 6, so from like 9 till 4 we were completely rammed all day. Like, it was person, and we got the odd couple of minutes where it was a bit quieter, like when there were talks on. So I'm just crossing my legs. There were talks on where it was a little bit quieter, that meant one of us could like go to the toilet or like sit on the floor and eat something or go and buy a coffee, but then by the time you come back it was like rammed again. I've lost my thread again because I'm reading all your so many messages. Yeah, it was so busy until about 4, and then it kind of like petered out a bit, because I think all the stationery, the normal tickets holders were kind of all leaving, and then there was like one more talk, and I think after that last talk everyone just sort of left. They didn't do like one last trip round. It was like people sort of came back and said goodbye to us, but we didn't really sell anything in that last kind of 2 hours, I don't think, or not, at least not any huge amounts. But it was solid all day. Well, 9 till 4, so what's that? 7 hours. I hope I'm not exaggerating. That is how I remember it. There were come late. Oh no, it's not like a music festival or anything where you have to like push your way to the front. Like, it's a big room. I think obviously us behind the stall with lots of people to speak to. Like, it felt really busy, and it was really busy, but it wasn't like wall to wall people. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like a crush or anything. It was a really big room, and if you were looking round, you'd easily like get to see every stand and like get everything you want. Although we did sell out of journals, which was great. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say come late because you might miss out on stuff. It's just that it was obviously quieter after 4. Yeah, we got to speak to everyone. Yeah, and we had the extra table, which I think if we'd have had 3 of us, if Tracy had been able to come, then maybe like Joe would have spent more time at the creativity station, sort of showing people how the grid guide worked and stuff. I've never really looked at the friend sofa in this detail before. It's got like a fringe on the bottom. Guess you can't see the bottom in the show because there's a table there. Yeah, I think it was doable with 2 people. I think 3 people would have been ideal, but then that's like maybe an extra hotel room or a bigger hotel room, and then it's like, do we really need to spend that money? Like, let me just go up and read her comments because there's been so many and I've just been talking. Hi all, love the movie Washi, can't wait to buy. Thank you, Gemma. Alex says, close to my birthday, so may justify a weekend away in a nice hotel. Never been to Manchester. Yes, I think that is a good idea. Did you do a vlog? Joe says, we recorded some film. It was so busy we didn't get as much as we'd like. I'd attempt to edit together this week. Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. We completely forgot to film ourselves setting the stall up, which is kind of the main focus of a vlog, but we got a lot of footage of other stuff, so hopefully you can cobble something together. Claire says, I'll do a trip. I haven't been able to go on vacation since I'm alone with 6 kids, but I believe that 11 years is due date for some vacation. Wow, yeah, definitely you're overdue a vacation. I wouldn't necessarily suggest Manchester as the first place you come in 11 years, but glad you did better sales in Peterborough. I love my grid guide. Definitely better from a sales perspective than Peterborough. Super expensive to attend events. You never really make big profit, but it's good to make people aware of us. Yes, exactly. Just realised it's my dad's 70th next year too. You can do both, Alex. You can do both. Bring him along. Does he like stickers? We can bribe VIPs to volunteer for an hour. Yes, we could do that. I think if a lot of people come who are our customers, you can all hang out on the creativity station. That's wrong. No, it isn't. You can hang out on the creativity station and then you can, help tell other people the joy of stencils. Oh no, I've squished it up too much. Was there anything else to tell you about that? I love the grid guide. Made next week's spread this morning. Waiting for my video to upload. Was really inspired by Joe's recent layout. Yes, the grid guide is good. I am thinking, this isn't grid guide related, it is somewhat, but I'll come back to that. Kate and I also had 2 long car trips to brainstorm the next 12 months. Yes, it was very productive. I took some notes on my phone. It was really helpful because we're normally doing 17 things at the same time. Yes, that was good. I actually need to get those off my phone and send them to you. How are we feeling about the sofa? Let's make it a bit cute sofa. I think these are in the wrong place. What was I gonna say? Right, I have been thinking that I might need to go back to an A5 journal next year, and I've really kind of lost my journaling mojo this year, and I'm a bit sad about it. And I've not been like taking enough time to write stuff down, and I'm forgetting stuff, and like Joe's telling me, can you do this and this and this, and I'm not even opening my journal to write down the stuff I need to do, and then 10 minutes later I'm like, what did you tell me to do? Which I'm sure is really, really annoying for her. And I just need to like get back to it. And I think I realised I can't start a new journal now. I've still got all of this. I'm going to get back to it, but I'm going to, with the aim of starting A5E next year. What I used to do when I was being good is, this pencil is a Lamy mechanical pencil. It's really nice. I really like it. New Year is just a construct of society. This is true. It's more, I don't have a problem with starting a journal in August. It's more just I don't want to waste all this. Maybe I could just put loads of washi tape around every single page. Yes, I'm going to, Joe. I'm explaining what I'm going to do. So what I used to do is I keep checking. So I just have my month, and then I do a week. No, that's the thing, Joe. I don't like Dutch doors. They don't work. And I do a week on a double page, and every week I would write my to-do list out, and so my to-do list is sometimes so long, it's like 20 things for work, and I obviously don't do them all in a week, so I know they're going to carry over. So then every week I would basically rewrite my list, and sometimes things would go on and on for months, and I'd keep rewriting them, and I thought, this is stupid. So that's when I started doing Dutch doors, because I was like, I don't want to keep writing this out over and over again. So I would do my list down here, and then I would cut this so that I could see it and all this. But actually, I think what I've realised is that I need to write it out over and over again to help me remember it. And actually, it was a really helpful thing for me to do. Because when I was doing that was when I was the most productive, and when I was using my journal the most. So I think I need to go back to basics. Oh, these bloody lights. Sorry, I didn't swear, you didn't hear that. Oh, that was quite straight. Look at that. Did you see that? That's incredible. I'm going to do it again. Questions. Meant do Dutch also usable pages A5. Yes, I might do some more Dutch doory things. I need something to lean on. I'm gonna have to get up. Oh no, this is my leaning book. I need to go back to basics and just think about it. And I'm going to try and do it for next week. Which I'm going to do after this, but not on camera because my weeks are boring. Is that pen a Papermate Flare? Is it? That's a good question. It says this. I think this is from the stationery show. I think it is. Oh, it says Pentel Sign Pen. I think it had a sticker on it and I took it off. I think it is. Oh, I just went right near the microphone. It's really nice. I like this pen. When is the movie launch? Will the journals be available at the same time? Movie launch is 23rd of July. Journals will be hopefully August. Yeah, we don't have them yet. Yes, it's good to write the list out again so you can remove things that are no longer needed. Yes, exactly. If I end up writing something like every week for like 3 months and then I'm just like, why do I keep not doing this? It's obviously not important. Can you hear that bird? I think that's a magpie. It's sparkly, but the ink, yeah, the ink is plain, it's just the sparkly. Sparkly ones are for writing, the plain one, nibs don't bend. I did not know that. They're good for drawing if the nibs bend. I need to turn this. There's this artist I follow on Instagram who draws the most incredible, like, I got what you meant, Carol. Yes, sign pen. I don't know pens. I'm not a pen person. She draws the most amazing things. She draws like skulls and like sea creatures and stuff. And she has, I think they're Pentel pens, but I can't remember. And they have the really long flexible nibs and they just look so beautiful. And part of me is like, if I had those pens I could draw like that, but I know I couldn't, so but part of me really does want to buy some of those pens. Haven't done any non-digital drawing for so long. It's quite nice. There's a dog. Bruce has just looked up. It's okay, Brucey. It's okay. He's such a potato. Would you ever make a journal cover case? Yeah, we did look into it and we had a sample sent, didn't we? And it didn't really work. We weren't very impressed with it. It didn't like fit. We wanted it to like go round a journal and then have like somewhere you could put stencils in and somewhere you could put pens in. And then when they arrived, they didn't fit stencils in. So we were like, what's the point of this? Because that's kind of the point of them. And they were just a bit meh. We weren't very impressed. So we didn't bother. Yeah, we have to order in huge quantities. It is, there is like, I'm looking at this picture of the sofa and it's a really small picture, and these bits are like all decorative, but I can't really see what they are, so I'm just gonna leave them. Yeah, I would really like a journal cover with like a pen loop and like maybe like a flap. It's my little it's where I put all my stickers. Like a flap for putting stickers in and stuff. But yeah, it's hard. We get asked to make so much stuff. We are starting to plan for Christmas soon, which is always fun. I could use the coffee. Oh, I've done a smudge. Should do the coffee washi as well. Would that work? Because, you know, friends, coffee. Do I even have one? I don't think I even have one. There's an oversight. I don't have any take a break stuff in this tray. Nope. Oh well, okay, no coffee. Just TV then. And anything else that can be friends related. Or anything that goes. Not really. Sorry, just catching up. So I think I'm gonna do. I could do popcorn. Whoops, sorry. I could do both of them. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Maybe I could do. I don't know. Let's get my scissors. You laugh about Christmas so early. Mum's sisters just messaged a family group chat about meeting for a meal before Christmas, so she's going away this year. Yeah, I do not have the time or energy for Christmas in July, or really at any point. And every year I say I'm not doing it, I'm not doing Christmas, don't buy me anything, I'm not buying anything, don't buy me anything. The other thing with covers is you have to pick a colour and you can never please everyone exactly. It's perpetual disappointment when we do things and then people go, you're going to do this in pink, you're going to do this in this colour. Clear would be good, then you can see your journal design, or you can place some card or vellum inside to change it up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know what I'm doing with this. This may be a bad confession, I've never watched Friends. What? I mean, what better? I mean, if you've never seen it, it's probably not a good idea to watch it now. I don't think it's dated very well, aged very well. It's just nostalgic for people of a certain age. And it's just, yeah, so I don't blame people for not watching it. No judgment. I've never seen a lot of things, like classic movies. Every Christmas I say I've never seen Die Hard, and then Joe has a heart attack about it and tries to make me watch Die Hard, and I have no interest in watching Die Hard because it looks dreadful. Have we shared the colours of the new journals? I think Joe shared like a sneaky video that sort of showed them a bit, but I don't think we've shared anything officially. I can share in the VIP group. Yeah, I could tell you if Joe doesn't mind, but I'll let her decide. I don't know what I'm doing with this washi tape, it's a bit random. Should I do some of this, or does that not really work? Should I do some of this one? Hi Christy. I think it looks quite nice. I know it's not film, but I think maybe it just looks quite nice together. Why not? Let's go rogue. I'm going to colour the sofa in at some point. What time are we on? 12:55. I might do that. Oh, it's okay. It's a bit random. All the best things are. This one. I don't hate this. I think maybe this gap is too big. icons for the colours. Can I tell them what the colours are, or would you rather I didn't? I'm going to do this one again because I'm being really anal about it. Yes. Yes, I can tell them. So one is pink. Thank you, Joe. Sorry. One is pink. I won't tell you what the icons are. How about that? I'll leave it as a surprise. One is pink. One is navy blue. One is like cornflower blue, like to match sort of this colour. The other one is light blue, like this kind of colour, I think. That's 4. Yeah. I'm sorry you don't feel well, Zoe. It's not nice being poorly. Hope you feel better. Hi, Louise. Bye, Claire. Claire says, need to go. We're going to the swimming pool. 37 degrees here, so I'm going to drown myself in sunscreen. Thanks, Kate. Wow, that is warm. Enjoy. Do put on that sunscreen. Do not get burnt. It is not good for you. Yes, Claire lives in France, if you're not aware. She's not like some crazy part of the UK where it's 37 degrees. I believe you live in the south of France. I don't know your address, obviously, off the top of my head, but I think we talked about it before. I believe you live somewhere like hot. I haven't done this side, have I? Right, I should do that, I suppose. Yes, 37 is not a temperature that a human should be, ever. Oh, I haven't got room. I didn't plan it at all. Yeah, it's not great today here. It's like warm, but it's all cloudy. And we had a little bit of rain. I don't mind the rain when it's this hot. I just rather there was like a big thunderstorm. I'm so annoyed that that goes over there. This is why we plan it first in pencil. Also, I should have rubbed all this pencil out before I did the washi tape, because now I'm going to like catch the edges. Oh, you're all getting the storms. I can't peel this up. Why can't I peel it up? Ah, I wanted to cut round it. This is so such a mess. It's too late. I've done it. You all with your sensible ideas. I don't think we've had a storm. I keep touching the camera in my head. Sorry if you are getting my hair. Okay, this has gone absolutely mad. Did not expect to do that. I was just having so much fun with washi tape. Do I need another row here? Maybe I do. Now we get the rubbings everywhere. Oh, we also, is Nate still here? Nate, are you here? Nate needs to do some planning because he has so much to do and he is feeling a bit overwhelmed. Hey Nate. And he's very busy at the moment at work, and he's not, I don't think he'll mind me saying, he's not the best at organising himself. He doesn't do paper planning, he only does it on his phone, which is fine. You've planned, hooray! And I said, why don't you watch my live stream and plan your week on your phone, and we'll all give you some encouragement. So he says he's done it, so we don't need to give him encouragement. But well done, Nate, for being organised. Do you feel better? This is absolutely insane, and this is not in the middle, but it is what it is. I'm going to colour this in. I found a nice, he's not in the USA, he has not been for a while, he only went out for like 2 weeks, but he's going back. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. He may be going back in a couple of months, which is why he has so much to do and plan. And he's a very busy man. He's a very busy man. A few times. I mean, I should know where the middle is because it's marked on there. I just didn't plan it because I'm stupid. I'm going to colour this in. This isn't really the right colour, but I thought doing it is kind of orangey. It's kind of the right colour. Oh, what's Nate doing? But it sort of matches the brown and the... this is why this black pen isn't good for drawing. Because all the... it bleeds into the other pen. What is that noise? Well, it might be my neighbours. They have a skip out the front. I might shut the window. Sorry, neighbours. My neighbours are having work done again. They're like constantly having stuff done. I don't know where they get their money from. I mean, I do, because I know how old they are, so they're probably bought a house for 10p and then sold it for £300,000. Not jealous. Yeah, it's all gone a bit messy now. I should have done it in pencil. Why don't I ever remember these things about these pens? I colour swatched all my Arteza pens in an old journal, and then I couldn't be bothered to do it again, so I've never done it since. But I really should, because whenever I do a live stream I spend a good 20 minutes trying to find the colours beforehand. Will keep you busy, Zoe. We're gonna swatch them all. You might need a whole separate journal for that, just for colour swatches. I hate this. I hate that it's gone all murky. How do you not get it to streak when you colour with them? I don't know. As you can see, it's very streaky. Do you mean with the black? I don't know. I don't think you can, because they're all water-based, so they just go into each other. This is why you should, most people, outline. With like a fine liner instead, but I don't like drawing with fine liners. I saw a YouTuber who did a fold out colour swatch added to the front of her journal, then took out and moved to the next one. Yeah, that is a good idea. Yes, it's the brush end. What do you mean streaked? Streaks? Oh, this is gonna look awful. It's going all murky. I mean, it is an old sofa. Can I just pretend that it's a dirty sofa? And that's why. Colouring is not fun when you have to be this careful. Oh, bye Joe. Have fun. Say hi to your mum. Hi Pauline. Enjoy sorting your shed out. See you tomorrow. Also need to colour these buttons in, so I don't know why I'm not doing that. This is such a mess. Not a great advert for the dry markers. for that pen. The Pento one. Thank you, Alex. If anyone has anything they want to talk about or questions, just let me know, because I've kind of run out of steam with the talking. What was the first ever mini one? Trying to remember if I got it. It was recently the 50th. I have no idea. That is a Joe question. I wasn't around back then. I mean, I was alive, but I didn't know Joe then. I want to say like flamingos. It'll be on the website, I think. Or it's in this directory. I think it was like, I have flamingo in my head. Have anyone tried shopping craft bits from Temu yet? Got a few bits, it's not been too bad. Temu is one of those like Chinese, massive Chinese places like Shein, that I'm not a huge fan of, because they steal other people's art and then like mass produce it to a point where no one can compete with it, because they've obviously got manufacturing power of China, so it's, I know lots of people like those places, so yeah, anything like that. Anything that can sell stuff for so cheap is always Chinese, and like they will, I think they ship from America, but to kind of pretend that they're not Chinese, but they are 100% Chinese. So they'll send everything to America and then they'll send it from there to wherever, because most customers will be American, so then they can say, oh well, it's not so bad, it's coming from America. But if you think like it's coming from China to America and then it's coming to the UK. Like, that is a lot of air miles for your little parcel. Need a darker brown, which I've not trying to like slag them off or anything, or like if you want to buy from them, then not trying to shame you or anything. Yeah, that's not a colour. Appreciate some people. Need affordable stuff. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Yeah, if you can get 60 alcohol markers for £6, then like no small business or even like an American company or a British company can ever compete with that kind of price, because they're gonna have to make them in such large quantities, and I imagine they're not going to be great quality for that price. Taiwan. Okay, not China. But you know. I've missed a button off the sofa. Which was one of these? Was that this one? Please be the same colour. Is that gonna do it for me? I think I'm probably going to call it a day, because I don't want this to be too long and it's not enough time to start another spread, and I'm sure you've all got better things to do. Any quick questions or anything before I go? I don't want to end talking about Temu. Thank you all for coming and joining me. It's been nice and relaxing, and I'm thank you Chloe, thank you Louise, thank you Carol, thank you Alex. It's been really nice to do some drawing, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day, I'm going to set up my next week and get organised, and I'm going to sort out my office and all my drawers because everything is all messed up. Thank you Emma. So I need to have a big tidy and get organised and like get on it, back on it. So cool, thank you so much. No, don't be sorry, it's my fault because I'm really negative. I'm a very negative person, but I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. I hope I didn't make you feel bad or anything. That wasn't my intention at all. So sorry if that is how it came across. You too, have a good Sunday. I think someone was writing a message. I was going to wait for them to post it. Maybe not. Cool, thank you so much. I'm quite pleased with this. I'm going to try and take a photo of it and post it in the group and stuff. So, oh, thank you, Louise. I try. Just don't buy things with a license is my answer to Temu. Yeah, that's a good one. Cool. Yes, lovely to meet you too. Cool. I will catch you next month and I'll be around in Joe's live stream. So have a good weekend, guys. I love you. Bye.